This is a story that I think is very important for everyday Americans. And it's going to be for a different reason than you think. Think whatever you want about Alex Jones, okay? He said some disgusting things. I think that we can pretty safely say most people are not going to agree one way or another about Alex Jones. What's important to me and what I think should be important to you is this question. If they're so willing to liquidate Infowars over one story, bad story, okay? And even he has admitted numerous times, including before the trial, that he was horribly wrong and that this did damage. If over one story they're willing to liquidate Infowars, why won't they do that with CNN or NBC or CBS? Or hey, let's go a little smaller. How about the Young Turks? Every one of those, I can think of an instance where they have massively defamed somebody or run with a false story and done damages. I think very much of Nick Sandmann and his school. Nick Sandmann was horribly defamed, won his case against CNN. I don't know the case or the details of the other cases that followed after that, but certainly he won 15 million, or settled, I think, for it was 15 million out of court with CNN. And it's not the only one. So why is it that over one story, no matter how bad it is, one story, they're going to liquidate Infowars, but they're not even going to talk about doing the same with any of these mega corporations? This is why I tell y'all over and over and over, everything comes down to keeping those in power in power. It's all a bunch of corrupt individuals keeping each other in power. That's everything that you're seeing. And you're seeing this right now with the Varmagate right now from Louder with Crowder, who's revealing the COVID lockdown czar, James Varma, and how he was having his private parties with activities during the time that he was having people locked down. And not only that, but then the part 2 is coming out right now today, and it's even worse. But no one's ever going to keep them accountable. James Varma is probably one of the few times that any individual is being held accountable, but we can see that he's only a small picture of what's happening large scale. Now, all of a sudden, all these people that would have defended him before are now distancing themselves from him. How much you want to bet that they probably knew at least a little bit about what was going on? Especially when we have Nancy Pelosi doing the same thing. And we had, what's his name? Gavin Newsom in California doing the same thing as well. They're all doing this. They're all doing these things. Some of them may not be doing activities, but they're still breaking the same rules. They're still doing the same type of corrupt things, and then they stick up for each other, and the media covers their backs. It's all about corruption. This is why they're scared of Donald Trump. He's one of the few people that can actually stand up and challenge the status quo. He's one of the few people that can actually stand up and change what's happening. He's one of the few people that actually threatens their power. He's one of the few people that came into the office and reduced the power of the federal government. That's why they're scared of him. That's why they're scared of Alex Jones, because Alex Jones is influential. And that's why I think, just a personal opinion here, I think that's why they are happy to liquidate him over anything that they possibly can, while treating all of the other news agencies and media companies in a completely different manner. The target is all that matters. I said this a little while ago. All that matters to these corrupt people, these corrupt politicians, these corrupt leaders, is the target. The position can change tomorrow and they won't care. They won't care that you caught them in a lie, because the lie doesn't matter. The truth doesn't matter. All that matters is the target. Alex Jones is the target. They found a way to take him out. That's all I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. See you all on election day. I think you guys know how I'm voting.